Tonight we have the brand new Dacia Duster 2024 version 404, and in this video we will do the test drive in the nighttime. Look how beautiful the car looks also in the nighttime. It's for the first time, it's the first night with this car, and to be honest, it looks lovely. Also the lighting system fits so nice on the car. Even though the high beam it's yellow, I think it's okay. I mean, it has LED light for low beam and it looks wonderful. The high beam, it is a yellow halogen light. I will show you in a separate video. I will do light video where I show you interior, exterior lights and everything. We will talk about that in a separate video. But now guys, let's drive the car. Also you have a nice button on the key where you can turn on the lights in the nighttime or in the daytime, so you can see where is your car located, and also it can illuminate your way if you want to do that. Super nice car. Also LED lights on the number plate. That's amazing. When you come close to the car will automatically unlock. When you go away, will automatically lock. So yeah, let's go inside. First of all, you can see this nice graphic playing. It's a super cool graphic. And by the way guys, in the review video I also integrate the test on the sound system. So if you want to see how this sound system work, the normal standard sound system, check out the full review video, because there you can find out more information. Now we have manual transmission, 6-speed, combined with a 1.2 liter 3 cylinders inline mild hybrid system with a 48-volt battery and a small electric motor that work together. Also 6.1 liter is the estimated consumption, 230 Newton meter, 130 horsepower, 180 km/h is the top speed. Also very important is the fact that the ground clearance on this 404 is 21.7 centimeters. The battery capacity of the 48-volt mild hybrid system is 0.8 kWh. Also the price of the car that I have with me, it starts at 25,300 euro, but because this version has a few extra options like the sandstone color and also the rims, it can go up to 26,850 euro. Anyway, let me start the engine right now. Very simple, just like that. Also you have this adjustable armrest. Here you have a wheel from where you can change different driving modes, from eco, auto, snow, mud and sand, and also off-road, proper off-road. Like it's kind of the same as on the previous version, but it's not similar, because this one has another new electric management system, very intelligent, that allow the car to split the power. Let me show you. If you go to all road info, the car is able to split the power between front and rear. This is incredible. And while you're driving, you can see right now is 99% on the front, 1% on the rear. And then you can see while you're driving, depending on condition, depending on road grip, you can see how the car will split the power between the front and rear axle. Very smart system. Also on the all road info, you can see the position of the car. You can see also the cameras, because it comes with 360 degrees camera, something that I definitely recommend you to get it on the car if you will buy this car, this Duster, no matter which version. Also on the screen I can reset the consumption in the front, and then we will start driving. This is the new digital screen that looks fantastic. Also you can see off-road view, or you can see energy flow, that shows you what happened with energy. Even though it's a mild hybrid system, you can still see there what happened with energy. Put it in gear, simple as that. I just let this manual handbrake. I almost forget to tell you. Basically, if I will buy the car, I will get it with electronic handbrake, because you have this option. So yeah, definitely that's something that I would change. Manual transmission. Yeah, why I have the lights on? Because if I turn them off, will be kind of completely dark here. I'm not sure if you can see pretty clear if I turn them off completely. I try to turn them off for a while. So you can see right now is the low beam on, full LED. It looks wonderful, to be honest. And if you turn on the high beam, you can see it has a yellowish light, kind of the halogen light. It's yellow. It looks nice. I mean, it's usable. You can see pretty clear, but that will be amazing if you will be able to somehow have only full LED light, probably on the next version. Anyway, there are a few small things that I will change on the car, but other than that, it's a phenomenal car. I'm surprised on how good it is. Now check this out. This is something that I really love about the car. When you go in tight places like here, it's super tight. You go to off-road, you go to cameras, and the great part is that even the side cameras are orientated to the front and not to the rear. And when they are orientated to the front, it's great because you can see what's coming next on the side of the car, and not after you pass you see in the back like most of the car have. And then you can switch to the right side to see if you're good aligned, and then switch to the left side, and so on. And you can go in really tight places like this one right here. Look at this, and you can pass without any problem. You don't even need to look or to feel the car. Amazing. I mean, this system, also front and rear cameras, these cameras are so useful, not only when you go off-road but also when you go in tight places like that. Anyway, I will have another videos, 2 videos, consumption test, also off-road test. It's already online, you can see it already. Also another video, I will test the car in the daytime, all the information, suspensions, transmission, all that stuff we will find out there. This video we will just drive in the nighttime and enjoy the ambient a little bit, so you can see how the lights are and how is the ambient in the nighttime. You can see the ambient behind the buttons, the ambient light. It's very nice. It's a white dimmed light, but it's super pleasant. I can turn off this completely so you can see a little bit better right now. So you can definitely see quite clear. But let me go out from here first, and then you can see also the light. Now we will try to go on a darker street so you can see a little bit better the lights. But man, the screen is so nice. It's 10 degrees tilted to the driver, so you have a fabulous view, and it's also perfectly positioned, good visibility on the digital screen. The grip and the steering wheel, it's perfect. Good visibility in the mirrors, nothing to complain. Also you can see the blind spot technology in the corner there. Also you can see on the screen right now how the car is splitting the power between the front and rear axle. Also in the front here you can see information about the energy, what happened with the energy. You can also change that to see other information. I will show you also at the end. Also you can see information about the off-road. It's nice. I mean, you have all the information that you need here on the digital screen or on the multimedia. Of course you can connect your car to the Apple CarPlay or Android wireless. I will show you that in a separate video, so yeah, check it out on the channel. Anyway, the gear shifter seems to be quite light, so I changed the gears really light. I like very much the position, the square window, and also the fact that I can see the bonnet a little bit. That make you feel quite special, like you are in a proper strong SUV off-roader. I don't know, like a Cybertruck. You know, you feel a little bit like you're driving the Cybertruck. That's quite nice. You can see right now how it's splitting the power depending in which gear you are, depending on the power, depending on many factors, and also depending on terrain and so on and forward. Basically the car is a permanently front wheel drive, but with the possibility to drive the rear wheels as needed. Through the mechanical system management, will send the power to the rear as well as needed. So you can see right here, right now is the same. And also you can see at what kind of degrees is the car located. So right now we stay a little bit 2 degrees on the left side. Yeah, it's quite smart car, quite smart and nice. And also I also noticed today, I drive the car, and this Dacia Duster, to be honest, I drive so many cars, and I drive like Porsche Cayenne, Porsche Macan, I drive Mercedes EQS, S-Class, C-Class, and so on. But when I drive this Dacia Duster, I attract so many people to look at the car and to ask certain questions, and it's more like a Star than other much more expensive car. That was quite surprising for me to see that, and it make you feel special, you know, when you drive a Dacia Duster. And I think probably these days Dacia Duster is one of the most wanted car when it comes to commercial cars. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Nothing to complain about it. Also, those are the wipers. Work pretty fine and pretty fast. Climatic system, physical button down here. Very easy to control and change different settings. Put it on auto, put it on manual. Very, very simple. Now, right now my phone is also connected here to Apple CarPlay and it's working so good. I mean, it's so responsive. I'm really happy on how it works. Go back here. You will see the consumption right now. Until here we have 10, but it's kind of normal. We stay a lot on traffic, plus we have this climatic system on level 4. That's quite strong. All right, let's go now. Also, I like that the car, it's pretty quick when you change the gears, press the acceleration. It gives you that power because the electric motor, the small electric motor, helps the petrol engine to accelerate quicker. So when you start the car and also when you press the acceleration and you need more power, the electric motor also helps the engine to give you more power faster. And that's much more quicker than the previous version, than the previous 130 TCE. So when it comes to engine, it's much more quicker. That's something to keep in mind. It's very important. Also, when you press the brake right now, the car will recuperate the energy back into the 48 volt battery, and then use that energy when you accelerate, when you go from scratch, and so on. You can see it right now. When we accelerate, woohoo! It's go pretty quicker, much more quicker than before. I like also the gear shifter, gear selector. It's much more smoother and simple. Also the armrest adjustable. It sits in the perfect position. Really nice. I mean, it's easy to drive it. You get used with it really quick. Also on the highway, it comes with all those lane assist and also adaptive cruise control. It's basically a cruise control. I will explain you more about that in the test drive video. Here you can see the lighting system, also the high beam, and then this is the low beam. Man, if the high beam were LED were just perfect. At speed up to 80 km/h, 100 km/h, the car is relatively silent. Also, they improve the sound insulation. So now it's -2 decibels from previous versions, something that it's quite noticeable in most of the situations. Now I will turn off this light because it is a little bit of light outside, so you can see a little bit better also how the ambience inside the car it is. Another important thing is the car uses a lot of recycled material, so kind of 20% of the plastics are made in recycled materials. They improved the sound insulation, they improved the ride quality because the suspension, the dampers are much more stiffer right now, so anti-roll bars are more stiffer, so it has a better handlings and stability when you take curves. And I definitely noticed that when I drive it also last time, and also I noticed on the full hybrid system. Suspension wise are pretty fine, relatively good. I would say from 1 to 10 I will give it an 8, 8.5. It's pretty good. Also in combination with 18-inch wheels that we have right here on the car today. The biggest is one. It comes from 17, and then 17 is standard, but on this expression you can get also the 18 that are 350 euro. Not big deal. They look nicer, they look really nice on this sandstone color. That's also an option, 700 euro sandstone. Otherwise the other colors cost you 500, but the white it's for free. If you take the white, you don't have to pay extra for the paint. And it looks good also in white. But definitely in sandstone it's the most beautiful. You can see here on the street. Brakes and pedal feel also good and stable. And also the surprising thing is the fact that when I brake, even though it's a mild hybrid that regenerates some energy back into the battery, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty smooth. You don't feel when it uses the regenerative brake and so on. So that's quite smart, you know. Also, of course, it's not like a proper electric car or like a proper full hybrid like it is the full hybrid, but still it's run really smooth. And you definitely feel the difference between this 404 and front wheel drive. You feel the difference in grip, you feel the difference when you accelerate, and in certain situation you feel like this version is 4-wheel drive, and you feel like the rear wheels gripping as well. Now, the suspension test right here on those train rails. Not bad, not bad. You see right now it's gripping 50-50, quite nice. Gives you the information. It's so cool. I mean, I didn't expect to get this information about how much power you get for the front, for the rear wheels. That's super surprising. Also, you have a taller driving position, a little bit higher. Oh, the visibility is quite good. Again, high beam. You definitely see when you turn on the high beam, you see a little bit yellowish color, but it's fine. I mean, you can see it pretty clear. That's the purpose of the lights. It's just the design, and but otherwise it's pretty clear. And the low beam, it's perfect. I mean, I have a very, very clear view on the street. Now press the brake, and you see the brakes are really good, really smooth. You don't hear anything there. Also, the suspensions are quite good. Good visibility on the windows. Sound insulation seems to be pretty fine also in the city. How much consumption until now? We should have 7.4 liter. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. And we have the climatic system on low, maximum low, air conditioning on, plus level 3. It's perfect, man. It's very good, the consumption. If I would stop the climatic system, for sure was around 6 liter and something. Anyway, I also want to test the full hybrid system to see what kind of consumption I can get here in the town and on the highway. Really nice. I like the armrest. It's perfectly positioned to change the gears. It's make your life easier when you want to change the gears, and because your arm it's resting exactly in this area here. You see, it's just perfect. So you change the gears, you rest your arms here. Very cool. So now, guys, you have to understand that this mild hybrid system, this new system, is not like the previous, and it's not only a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder. It is also connected with an electric motor that helps this system. So it's much more quicker, much more responsive. Plus, every time you start and accelerate, that electric motor will help as well. So it is a quite smart system. Yeah, look at this color, green color. Interesting. Now we find a place here. Now I can test out. Yeah, let me close this light. Look at this. This is the high beam, low beam, sorry. And this is the high beam with a little bit of yellow. And the cool part is that, I don't know if you notice, but when you turn on the high beam, the low beam with the white light will go also a little bit higher, and then the colors will be mixed together and see a nicer, brighter view a little bit higher too as well. Now, cool, man, cool, really, really cool. Now I want to show you also the cameras in the nighttime. When I go in reverse, the way they look is not the most amazing cameras in the nighttime, because here is pretty dark right now, but it's quite useful. So check it out. Let me show you. Look at this. So you park it right here, and that's it. I mean, it's super visible, it's super fine, and here it's mega dark. So anyway, manual handbrake, put it back, and we drive only in auto mode. I forget to drive in eco mode. Yeah, I will do a video where I drive only in eco mode, 7.7 liter consumption. So that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. I hope you enjoyed this ride in the nighttime with the brand new Duster. I'm a big fan, to be honest, of this new Dacia Duster. I think I can live with it, but probably I will get the full hybrid system for myself. But in general, it's an amazing car. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the full review video, the other test drive, the consumption test, and so on. Thank you for watching. I hope the video was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.